Okay, we have right here that some Miss Rivera wanted her inheritance, but also this person wanted his inheritance, money that was owed. He was taking her for a joke, whoever this person was, because it's evident that it was about some kind of regular money that she gets. She is hanging around a place that was sinful, club, bar, rehabilitation, Alcoholics Anonymous, drug treatment, court, jail, whatever the place is, store, gas station, or wherever she was, business. But she was dealing with somebody who was sadistic, that needs soul support. She wanted to deviate or need to deviate from the conquest deal with this person because she took her shot to plan a fortune with this person. Okay, well, this person took his shot, or whoever it is to plan a fortune. Here we go again with it. She saw it, and she see it clear as possible, or something as far as this person. No more time for lack she had, or this person. So we got numbers, could be amount of money or what it could be, part of a license or whatever, a date, birthday or whatever. She didn't know the cause of his anger, or he didn't know the cause of hers. She needed a miracle. She had to have faith over all, because it says right here that doom was the last resort for her, right? It's countdown to recovery. Okay, it says right here was plenty of, just the cupcake exchange, the trafficking card. So I got to go with trafficking with this right here. Foster care, anything like that. Okay, because a baby was taken. Okay, it says right here that she is hand in hand with the enemy, whoever she is connected with, wishing for a good decision with this person though. Because this person, a man, whoever he is, he wanted his cup filled. Money, time, or romance from Miss Riviera. Okay? She felt he got in her because he was putting her on trial, but he might have felt she had in her putting him on trial, asking him questions. She needed to take her power back from this idiot, because God said this person was an idiot. Get away from this idiot, Miss Rivera, because people was being picked in order of, so that's why the baby was picked. This trafficking, some kind of foster care, anything. People want a certain kind of children or people, right? So somebody barged toward her with rage, where she was saying, no way, I'm not, I can't, or anything like that. She was jet setting and it was juicy. She rose to the occasion to jet set, anything like that. Or she rose to the occasion to beat this person at this person's game and decide to pull out and not, you know, have her baby be given up for adoption or anything like that. Or whoever this person is, he, she, or whoever rose to the occasion to beat her at her own game. One of them did. So it says right here, the loss of a loved one is hard, but letting go is hard for the family, right? So she is going to be fearless because she is talking to God. God, lead me to my way, because she was trying to clarify something. That choosing her was the best choice, right? So right here, I feel she was choosing her child, to keep her child, because she wanted to be, or it could go with what it says, she's going to give her baby away, because she might have thought her baby, she wanted to be, she wanted whoever this is to let her know the baby would be secure and be sincere about, is my baby going to be all right, or whatever she might have been asking. Or temporarily this person abused his power or her power, whoever this is. Okay, it says for the family, you must go on with your life as you should, wherever you live, because in the back of Miss Riviera's mind, she is thinking about God. Okay, flames were sparked, a fuss, a fight, or anything, and she captured the flames because she's dealing with a Pied Piper, a man that she likes somewhat, whoever he is, that had a lot going on. later on in the summer or whatever time period that was that she died, she was dealing with this man. Gradually, though, a court date was coming up back then for her and this man in a situation on, or coming about 2023 or any time past that, a court date is going to come. If it happened back then when she was murdered. Okay, it says right here, thesis could go with a real thesis, Bible pages, or any kind of paperwork, court papers, jail papers, job papers, or whatever. This could be a number for anything, whatever it may be. October the 4th, January the 4th. It could stand for anything, a time, a date, or anything. Okay, teaching children would be her path, right? So it says right here that she isolated herself. She was in solitude, some kind of way thinking. And she wanted to free herself and face the situation. So I feel she's trying to pull out the deal, but they weren't trying to have that, whoever this man is, because his mind was already set to do what he was going to do to make this money. She was looking for her money, her keys to serve her. If she didn't have money and keys, somebody was looking for their money and their keys to serve them. Whoever it is, a female or whoever this is, right? A female. God wanted her to stop loafing around whatever place she is around and change houses, get away from there. Because somebody was picking people because of certain kind of people. And that mean they wanted the baby. They wanted the baby. They didn't want this one, that one, or whatever. They want that baby right there. She wasn't going to settle for somebody's cheating ways. Because she was dealing with a pill pusher, whoever he is, right? Take pills or sell pills, whoever this is. Okay. Do you know all the facts about the story or just about religion in general? She might have been on the fence as far as her religion. This person decided to wash his hands or her hands on an African American, and that would be on Miss Riviera, because the baby was gorgeous, right? And she is going to accept any money given to her. Or this person was going to accept any money given to him or her, whoever this is, right? Because do you have burdens? This would be Miss Rivera's. Did she have burdens? She needed to do things to make things right. Do things in the right ways, though. Right? Because if she needed money, she was going to accept it. But because people thought the baby was gorgeous, evidently, right? But it says right here she needed to do things in the right ways, God said, though, right? But if this person had burdens, whoever this is who took the baby, because somebody kidnapped the baby because she was murdered and she was going against. That's why she is murdered. Some smooth trinket, coin, earring, whatever it might be, stone, whatever, cross, I don't know what it is. The sounds of Miss Riviera weighed this person down. Her fussing, arguing, talking, or whatever. And he moved fast on it because the sounds of her weighed him down. He didn't want to hear it no more. She shouldn't let what she seek ruin her life because she couldn't find it. Because she's dealing with the big boys, and she was an antelope to the big boys. The big boys are law enforcement, drug dealers, gang members, pastors, FBI, pastors, your man, your boss, your teacher, your doctor, any man that's over top of you at that time point. Anybody who in charge. So I don't know who her big boys to me would be. Somebody who is a person who traffic children or traffic people in general. That would be the big boys, whoever in charge. Get what I'm saying? Because she agreed, but then she tried to back out. Get what the card's saying? So she was dealing with a big boy. But whoever he is, he gonna boo-hoo about it because he committed a senseless act. So this let me know he going to jail because I see a court card coming. The thing is, we still don't know where the child is, right? But going off the last storyline, seemed like he alive, but he would have to reach out and try to find his parents if he knew he was adopted. And I feel that's the only way. It might be where the family would know who he is and where he is. He would have to reach out and go looking for his family. If he know he was adopted, though, he have to know that and know a little bit of history, know his real name or something, and then he could come. Okay. It says right here how to control things in the best way she could was for her just to have structure in her life. Okay? Because she is acting spicy and he was amazed she is acting spicy and different with him because she was changing up and she didn't want to do it. She changed up. He wasn't having it because money was on the table. It already was set, the deal, in stone. So he decided he's going to get rid of her. She a liability. He's going to get rid of her and he's just going to take the baby. She is being molded into what she really wasn't, God says. She had to start to see what others was doing to keep her stuck. Because if she is being molded into what she wasn't, yeah. Somebody, she was trying to avoid somebody strip searching her. So this is taking her money from her or taking her clothes off. So I'm going to change it to taking her baby, right? Because we dealing with her baby. So she is trying to avoid him strip searching her, taking her son from her, stripping her son from her arms. I'm going to say it like that. It says right here that he said, did she do it? Whatever it was to do. Or, usually this card mean what it say, but I can change it around. Right? To her saying, I'm not going to do it. Let me change it around for this storyline. Because I had to change this around. Because this stands for taking off somebody trying to get your clothes off you and trying to steal your money. Instead, I said, I changed it around with the storyline. She was trying to avoid him stripping her child from her arms. So I'm going to have to turn this one around. Instead of, did you do it? I'm going to say, she said, I'm not going to do it. Let's take it around. Right? And then here's the man. He not going to try to impress anymore. He's not trying to impress her anymore. Right? So it says right here that it is time for the family to heal. Because he wasn't going to try to impress her anymore. And he committed the senseless act up here because he wanted the baby. Because the deal was already set. She was dealing with the big boys. So she agreed to it. She agreed to it. But then she backed out at the last minute. She wanted something in print. What she wanted in print probably was where the baby going to be. Is the baby going to be all right? Some kind of address maybe. Maybe she wanted to keep in contact or anything like that. Maybe she wanted something like that and the person ain't want her saying all of that. Maybe she tried to put that on at the last minute and the person thinking, well, they don't want to hear all that. The deal was set. So she tried to back out and say no because she wanted to be sure the baby was going to be secure and safe. But she couldn't find that out because this person wasn't trying to tell her, put nothing in print or anything else. He just wanted the deal to go through so he could stamp his name on it, have money in the bank and have money flowing. And that was the deal. So when them ladies came and met her or whatever it is they did, that wasn't by accident. That wasn't by accident because already it was set. It was set. Because in here it says that a date and a time was set. Honorable date and time was set and she went somewhere. So yeah, it was set already. She ain't just happened to run into somebody out of nowhere. The time was set. And that's what it was. Because if the people tell her to bring her child, her other child with her the next day, when do you start with some stranger on the street? You're not just going to let them tell you what to do. They say, well, let's go to lunch the next day. You don't even know who the person is. First of all, even sitting down with them and eating with them and you don't even know who they are. You ain't going to do all that with no stranger. You're not going to do all that with a stranger. Somebody you just don't know nothing about or nothing. Now, if these people was people a part of, picking up the baby and all right, they strangers, but still some kind of interaction had that went on between her and these people or somebody connected. So they wasn't totally strangers. Just somebody walking down the street and say, let's go have lunch. And then the person say, bring your baby the next day, and you just follow behind what they say and just bring your baby. They say bring your baby and you just bring your baby. You're not just going to just bring your baby and leave your other children behind because some stranger told you. Because they feel he look cute or something. No. Because you only know these people. So things were set like it was set. It was already set. And she changed her mind at the last minute because she wanted to make sure the baby was secure. And I feel that's the only reason she backed out of it, because she wanted to make sure the baby was secure. But it's saying about a rape. So I don't know if the baby is a product of rape. I just don't know with that right there. Or the rape card could just go with that she was stolen from. And that mean the baby was stolen from her. Or she actually could have been raped, and the baby could be the product of rape, like I said. And that might be why she was willing to get a baby away. Because if she got other children, right, she needed money, and she just give her baby away for money. If the baby was the product of rape, she get a baby away and feel a certain way to her, because looking at that baby reminds her of the rape. So giving a baby away would take that away at least. That's if she was. Right? So, yeah. So she was all for it until she saw that I guess she couldn't get nothing in print to make sure that her baby was going to be secure. And that man, them things were set in stone, and he wasn't trying to have that. But it says that he going to court some kind of way. I don't know when exactly it's going to be. Say a court date is gradually building up. He committed a senseless act. And this means he going to jail. This card here. So, it's hard to see. Committed a senseless act. Bullhorn. He's dealing with the big boys. And traffickers or whatever they are, drug dealers or whoever these, because he was a pill pusher. How to take pills, sell pills. See, they wanted certain kind of kids. They wanted a baby right there. Because a lot of times people want a newborn. If they can get a newborn, they want a small child. Court, they gradually building up, see. So let's just wait and see. In the meantime, with Andre, feels like he alive with that first card from the last one I just did. But the thing is, he would have to reach out unless this man knows some kind of information. If the man know what his name is, what his name was changed to, the last name he was given, or anything like that, you got some hope as far as at least trying to find him. But if the man don't know any of that, the man who killed Miss Riviera and snatched the baby away, if he don't know that, it'll have to be where Andre reach out. He would have to reach out. That means he had to be looking for his family, and he had to know first that he was adopted, and he would have to know a little bit of history, at least what his real name was, and it had to come from his direction. You know, and anything is possible. Anything is possible. I have a nephew out there that I would love to actually know, but I don't know if that'll happen. I never saw him. I just know, I heard he looked like my brother, just like my brother, but he just was a light-skinned person, right? He got red hair, I heard, but his hair could have changed to brown because he's a biracial person. So I don't know. I never saw him. But if he was to walk down my street and he looked just like my brother, and he had the hair color I heard about, and he around the age of 35, I would know that that's my brother's son. You know, off of what I heard, he looked just like my brother. Because not every day I see people walk down the street that look like my brother and have the same, you know, characteristics and things like that. So, yeah. So this is for Miss Monique Riviera. And hopefully this person be caught. So, your love interest. So it's your love interest. So I don't know if she it says either her or this man, her or the person she is connected to, her or somebody was dealing with drugs some kind of way with the one I did yesterday that went to you know, some kind of treatment. So either she was dealing with drugs some kind of way in her life and she went to treatment, or the man she connected to. The man she's connected to. Because it's somebody, is a drug dealer, is her actual man, or her. One of them was on drugs some kind of way, whoever it was back then. Yeah, so whoever this man is, though, he's gonna be caught. He's getting arrested. However it's flowing. Because she was in it at first. And then she pulled out because she wanted to make sure the baby was going to be secure and okay. But the person wasn't trying to give her that information. He just wanted things, just come on, let's get this over with. So that meant she was giving him a hard time. So he probably was tussling for the baby. Because it says strip searching. He probably had to, he was trying to strip the baby from her. And she was holding on tight to her baby. So, yeah, he probably sit the baby down on the ground and he probably just dealt with her right there. And then he went on with the baby. Act like he cared nothing about her. Even though he's somebody who knows who she is. So he ain't like he a stranger who did this to her. This is somebody who know who she is. His main focus was getting this money he's supposed to have been getting. So he put her life over money. So if he's somebody who take drugs, you know, he allowed her to kill his own mother, you know, to get money. So whoever this is she is dealing with, whoever this person is. So, yeah. So this is for Miss Riviera.